Okay, now we're recording. Hold on, I gotta get Stream Deck up. That's why. Okay. Well, let's begin. Welcome everyone to this week's session 7. I am your gracious DM, Ollie the Savage. Today we have our players with us. We have Thwomp, aka Millen. We have Yarrow, aka Exile. We have Chirp, aka Tofi, and Tristan, aka Judge. Say hello, everyone.
Hello.
Yo.
All at the same time. Perfect. So let's begin. Where last we left our heroes, Grimguard welcomed a new ally to their ranks, Chirp, a sharp-eyed Kenku spy dispatched by Oliver Green, high agent of the Harpers. Tasked with aiding the party in their perilous journey through Chult, Chirp arrived by ship at Port Naranzaru, swiftly linking up with the Harper's contact, Kalen Jimerson. With a shared nod and a flick of sealed letter, his mission had begun. As introductions were made, the party retreated to the quiet halls of the Harper's hidden hut and regrouped and prepared for the road ahead. Camp Righteous laid waiting. But first, there were undead to handle. Volunteering is a word. For zombie duty, Grimguard took to the streets by night. The moonlight gave way to violence as a hulking ogre zombie tore through the dark. In a flash and steel and spell, the party struck it down, but not without cost. Chult never rests easy. By dawn, the group fanned out across port, seeking information. Tristan, the ever the paladin of purpose, eavesdropping on a conversation between a young druid girl named Megan and her companion. She spoke of Kinley, a leader who had once gathered adventurers to venture to Jakara Bay. He was now captured and his party slain. More trouble, Megan claimed that the Order of the Gauntlet had been either wiped out entirely or gone missing, and only the Flaming Fists remained as an organized force in Chult. Grateful for her insight, Tristan offered her an autograph, though she didn't recognize him by name. That didn't stop him from signing away with a flourish. Later, Grimguard reconnected with Azaka Stormfang and her crew. With rations packed and weapons checked, they struck into the heart of the jungle. The road was grueling, thick with canopies, soaking rains, gnarled roots, slowing their pace, but eventually they reached their destination, Camp Righteous. What they found was devastation. The camp silent at night. The only soul remaining was a man with a missing arm, barely clinging on to life as the party triaged his wounds. The stage event unfolded. A serpentine creature, unnaturally calm and docile, slithered away towards the Temple of Torm. Suspicious and cautious, Grimguard followed. Within the temple, the snake formed was shimmering and twisted and stood upright, revealing itself to be Arcanaloth, a powerful clean cloaked in illusionary and ancient knowledge. Its intentions, unknown. Its presence, ominous. Now, deep in the jungle and far from aid, Grimguard stands face to face with a creature of the dark. What secrets will be unveiled? What powers lie dormant beneath Camp Righteous? Only Grimguard can decide what happens next. And so, a lot of you stand in front of an arcanaloth, about 5'10", fox bipedal, has glasses, a cape, holding a book, staring at you guys curiously. He said that you answered the question of what's happening here, or something along those lines. And so now, you guys are faced with this creature. Let us begin.
Sir Tristan looks the creature over, and he thinks the creature is similar to tales of fox spirits in the east or whatever. It's like he's thinking like art. He says, just not to be rude, but you haven't been to the east, have you?
No, sir. I am of another world, but you are correct. I do come from the east of Thay. And who might you be, good friend? As he looks you down.
It's like Sir Tristan goes, I'm not sure I should reveal that to you, but I've always been told to be cautious of your kind, not to be rude.
Well, that's a little rude. So.
But what I can tell you, Sir Tristan goes, but what I can tell you is, I am, let's just say for now, I am the leader of the Order of the Cog, 12th Division, from the Iron Gauntlets.
He opens up a book and magically starts flipping through pages. All right.
Yaro's going to look kind of hesitantly between this creature and Tristan. She's confused, given that this was just a snake moments ago. She's familiar with the idea of Fae. She's met a couple, but this doesn't seem to quite check out right for her.
Give me an insight.
So, yeah.
You're not too sure. I mean, Faye, yes. More so Fiend. It's just bad vibes, but for the most part, this thing is extremely, extremely threatening.
Yarrow is going to take a step back downstairs. Actually, in theory. But, she's going to give just kind of the rest of the group just a wary look. Just very much like, I don't trust this thing, but she's smart enough not to say it out loud.
So, people who won't reveal their name, what can I call you?
So Tristan goes, you can call us, Grimguard for now. We shouldn't reveal our names just yet. Maybe if we grow to, if we have a fruitful conversation and we become more trustworthy, maybe then. But until then, we're gonna keep, just call us the Grimguard.
All right, Grimguard. I had to hang out as a snake here because, this place is kind of fucking cursed, unfortunately. Have you guys noticed it as well?
So Sir Tristan clangs his hammer on chimes and he goes, yeah, a little bit, although I don't know from where the source is, but it's pretty powerful.
I agree. Some of my associates wanted me to come investigate this place due to the interference from the other gods. I'm not sure if you understand this, but do not trust the land here or the gods you think you serve, for their power is not really reaching you. It is something else.
Sir Tristan goes, is it twisting the pathways from them to us?
I'm not sure. According to my resources, these ruins, as he goes up to the foot of this ruin, are all scattered throughout Chult. They apparently hold secrets or at least some type of information. And, well, the last people who came here, they were not very successful, because this place is also cursed with an annoying amount of zombies.
Sir Tristan goes, actually, did you see how these men died here?
Yeah, they're all over there. And as he points to the dead corpses that are zombie corpses. Yeah, basically they got bit. When I came, one of them got bit, and then they didn't really know about the infestation. And, humans are really, they're really interesting creatures because, like you guys see me and your demeanor is still relatively calm, except maybe for her. As he looks over at Yarrow, her instincts are too on her shoulders. I could literally see them. However, humans are the most likely attack as soon as they see something that's beyond their comprehension. So that leads me to believe that you, sir, have seen things beyond comprehension before.
Sir Tristan laughs. Sir Tristan laughs.
Shit that we have today.
That is the understatement of the year.
Right. So, Grimguard, would you help me open this temple? The men who try keep failing, and I'm not sure how to get it to work. In exchange, I can offer you a temporary alliance with me and my organization. If you need help with magic, you can have someone to call on.
Thompeter Jack's going. You mentioned things that are beyond understanding. What exactly are you? I've never seen you, anything like you.
I mean, my home, you can, if you like to call it, is in Hades. I am not of this world or this realm. However, the material plane is a lot of fun, and a lot of cool people are here. And so I like to hang out here sometimes to get information, to serve my purpose.
And you can just willingly go back and forth?
No, I wish it was that simple. It's actually really hard to get here. Particularly in this area, not so much. It's actually rather easy. But outside of Chult, it's relatively hard to come into the material plane back and forth to Hades. Usually it requires me to travel the river Styx. That takes, for you mortals, probably a century or so.
Then what? Why is it easier for here? Are the boundaries just that thin compared to anywhere else?
And that's why I'm here investigating Mr. Grimguard Bird Man as he walks over.
Like Sir Tristan, Tristan walks over to Wampa, whispers in his ear, "Better not tell him your full name. For now."
Interesting.
Oh, my name is, as he whacks a stick on the ground.
I feel like that's the wrong attitude to have, and I think that is.
Are you?
No, that was my name given at birth.
Sir Tristan face palms.
Yarrow's also pinching her brow.
Either way, please help me get in this ruin, and in exchange, I will have a temporary alliance. Please.
And that's why I say there's a systematic
Sir
problem.
Tristan says with a low voice, "Okay, what do you gain out of opening this place?"
Knowledge. I need knowledge. That's why I'm here. I'm investigating. In these ruins, like I've said, apparently there's something that relies that's going with something that's going on here. From my understanding. Unfortunately, all the men who've tried going in here have died. Don't know why. When I try going in there, I get rejected.
Rejected?
Right. Watch. As he walks into the door, you see a magical force compel him, and he gets pushed back. See? Annoying as it might be, it won't let me in.
Thwomp will try to like walk through as well.
Thwomp, give me a as soon as you walk through that first step into the premise, give me a a perception check.
Perception?
Yes, sir.
Oh, sorry. I guess I still have advantage from the last one. Take whichever one you want.
Well, if it's not advantage, it'd be the first one. So,
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Yeah, brother, there's a trap here somewhere. Your senses tingle as you walk through. You hear a click as you step on the plate, and give me an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics.
Oh my god.
Another dirty 20.
Bang!
As you step back, the floor seeps back up. Like as you like step back, the floor seeps back up to where it was level. Nothing happens.
Did I get a sense of what was gonna happen? Just like from
No.
pure like
No, but as you stepped on the plate, your perception, you felt like the shift happening, and because of your dexter stability, you're able to step back before you really triggered the trap.
So can I see where the trap was? Like I can now see what the trap was.
You can see the tile on the floor that you stepped on slowly went down.
Sorry, I meant like the trigger.
Right.
Okay.
And the arcanaloth goes, yeah, I can't get it, but the only thing I know is I see this stupid ass thing right here. As he points to the foot, on the foot you see like a slate, and on the slate it reads, "In early days of the world, man stood by the rivers of banks," and it has that whole story written there.
It's like,
The whole crocodile.
Sir Tristan goes, hold on a second.
Yo,
Sir Tristan goes over and he reads the
guys,
inscription. He goes,
I know I said that this.
you know, I've heard stories about tombs like this. It's often the case, from what I remember, at least in some of the adventures I've read, these scriptures often contain clues to solving the puzzle for the owners of the temple. And it's basically used as a deterrence for thieves and a way for people to get in safely that know the tomb. Like Sir Tristan, you know, reads into the scripture, seeing if he can discern anything trap-wise about the scripture in it.
Yarrow
I have the scripture given to you guys.
Thank you.
Yarrow, meanwhile, is going to narrow her eyes at the fox creature, already in a state of distrust for this thing. She's like, if you've watched so many people go in, why didn't you say there was traps?
I literally can't go in. I don't know if there's traps.
But you watched other go in and die, yes?
Right?
Can you not see? Do you not have eyes?
There's literally a black hole. Like, he walks up to it as like, there's nothing inside here. Because he's like hitting. To him, he's like hitting a fucking wall, like a black wall. He's like, can you not see this?
Oh.
But no, you guys can't see the black wall there?
No. Not at all.
Thwomp with her goes, yeah, no, it's just a path.
Oh my goodness, this fucking place is horrid. I'll be back.
Gonna call out to him. He's like, so you want in the temple or no?
He's gone.
So he quite literally cannot go through.
I have a feeling there's a reason for that, but I don't know. I just get... It smells vile.
So
I
now that
can't
he's
place
gone, I want to reach out to the group's minds to talk to them. Well, depending on whether or not that was an elaborate ruse, if he can't make it in there, we could, under this guise of temporary alliances, go in there and with the leverage of him not being able to enter, determine whether or not we give him what he wants.
Wait. Thought brings up. Are there any incantations, any spells that do this sort of thing? Just prevent any specific creatures from into a place.
Like Sir Tristan goes, there have been wards in the past that ward against good and evil. In fact, I know a couple of bootleg spells like that and scriptures. Something like that could be on this entire thing. And if that's the case, giving that creature what he wants may not be a good idea. This could be a place that wards off complete evil. So trying to break whatever that is may not be a good idea.
And now that Sir Tristan has said that, would I be able to take a look around to see if I could locate any arcane runes of any variety that are sort of persisting in this area? I doubt that I would know.
Yeah, are you adept in arcane runes?
No, knowing that I know Thieves' Cant, which is typically a written thing that is hidden, there's, I believe, some overlap with placements. I just definitely would not know what the runes are doing.
Yeah, so you definitely do give me so it's going to be a multi roll. It's an arcana an investigation arcana. So you're going to search for traps. Actually, search for traps is sleight of hand. So you're searching for wards. So give me a sleight of hand arcana.
Sleight of hand arcana.
Can you?
Okay. So you are able, first of all, the trap, there is a trap, there's tile traps on the floor. You're not sure how to disarm them. That doesn't really look like anything that is disarming them. Maybe they're magical. Additionally, the writing on the wall has some type of magical property. However, you're not able to discern what it is, even a little bit. It's written in plain common, but there's something that's very magical about it, but you're not sure what exactly is the properties of it.
Okay, so you're talking about the script with the crocodile story?
Right.
Okay. Well, now that you mention it, Sir Tristan, I mean, this text looks vaguely magical. I don't know magic. I can't tell you at all what this ward is meant to do, but...
It's like Sir Tristan goes, hey, Thwomp, can you take a look at this scripture? Chirp here thinks it might be magical.
I did, but let me take another peek. I'm not very weave a line, but I can try.
We had somebody who was.
You guys see Volo start walking towards. Hey, I just finished talking with. Oops, sorry. I just finished talking with
Zaka?
the Zaka, and apparently there's something going on. Things are coming up out of the ground. You guys might want to take action soon. Seems like there's a lot. Also, I sense something over here. Anything interesting happen?
It's like Sir Tristan goes, okay, how fast are they coming up on the ground? Because this...
Slowly. The men are taking care of the ones for now, but more keep coming, and she told me to tell you guys to get ready.
It's like Sir Tristan just face palms. Damn it. Just to let you know, we found a fox-like creature here. It's seemed very evil.
Felt vile.
And straight from Hades, so keep your eye
Wait,
out.
Hades? No way. Volo gets his book open. Did he happen to be bipedal by any chance?
Yes.
Yes.
Did he have a tail?
Yes.
Did he have a magical book?
Yes.
Yes.
I think so.
Volo is sweating. Oh my god. A arcanaloth is here. Oh, goodness. Volo faints. He's on the ground, fainted.
It's like so just goes,
Slum goes to him and just puts him on his shoulder. God damn it. We cannot feed into his delusions.
Garo is grumbling. This man cannot handle anything.
it's like Serchiston just sighs. All right, let's stem the bleeding first. Let's go help the men out, and then we'll figure out what this. He points to everything around them. This is that creature wants to get into this place, and given Volo's reaction, I'm not too inclined on letting him have it just yet till we know exactly what's going on here.
As you guys see from the ground, a bunch of ghouls start to ascend.
Lovely.
Look alive.
Everyone roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Guys,
Ow.
you guys are in for a fight, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I'll select my character.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
Oh lord, there's so many ghouls.
Oh, that one.
Guys, there's a lot of ghouls. I'm gonna be real with you. This is about to get messy.
Notice that too. That is a lot of ghouls.
Ah, yes, it is. Swamp, you're up first.
All right. I put Volo down on top of one of the toes or whatever, so he's a little harder to reach. Because he's fucking passed out. Not even invisible, just passed out. And he yells out to the troops, he's like, "We got more coming up from here," to maybe get their attention. And wow, that is a lot. God, all right. To make sure. Oh, I forgot I have 40 feet. Yeah, I'm good. Shit.
Holy shit.
Can I get unstuck real quick? I'm behind Chirp. I can't move my token. Thank you. Yeah.
Also use your arrows as well, your arrow keys.
Oh yeah, thank you. Oh, but I couldn't select this, so I couldn't use them.
I see.
And I'm going to swamp this guy right here. With my quarterstaff. 19
hits.
9 bludgeoning.
Pow. But didn't do anything. Didn't have any effect.
Didn't have any effect.
Right. Like you really did hit it hard. And normally that probably would look like it would have done a lot of damage, but the piece of the flesh that you broke, it's just impacted. It doesn't seem like it did any damage.
Huh. Okay. Let me use one of my key to dodge, because there's a lot of them right here. For my bonus action. And I'll tell the rest of the parties, like, I didn't do anything. And that ends my turn.
This ghoul runs over to Thwomp and slashes with a claw. 12. That misses.
This as I say, disadvantage.
9 misses. This veteran springs into action. Sir, get down! As he yells to you, Thwomp, as you see an arrow come flying across. Hits the ghoul behind you, dead in the head. As you hear a hissing, as you see smoke coming from its head, and you hear the veteran go, "Here, use this!" As he throws to you a vial of a clear vial. Thwomp, give me dexterity saving. A dexterity check.
Dexterity check. Saving throw or check?
Dex. Check.
Oh, check.
Catch it.
Yeah, you caught it with a 10. It looks like a clear bottle of water.
Am I able to discern what it may be?
Not yet, but you
Not
can
yet.
in your turn. So this guy's going to attack. Nat 20 on this thing. Yikes. I think he's going to attack again. 26 slashing damage. Okay. This ghoul is engaging in action. Da 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 da. You see another veteran step aside as he, another bow is readied as he shoots off a bow. 22 hits this guy as you hear this hissing sound once again. The school engages. Okay. This guy's engaging. Da 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 da. The school's moving forward. This school attacks Thwomp. Disadvantage, correct?
Yes.
5 misses and a bite. 17 at disadvantage.
Yeah, that does hit. That does hit.
4 slashing. Constitution saving throw.
4 slashing. Con save. Damn.
You are paralyzed.
Not good.
You hear Udra go, "God damn it. These accursed creatures!" As you see spiritual weapon form. And it forms next to Tristan. Or near Tristan. And it is a hammer. And then that is her turn for now. You see Azaka spring into action. She goes hybrid. She turns into a hybrid. Like she goes from a human, and then her skin starts growing fair. She gets larger, like half human, half tiger, and her demeanor, her forehead gets larger as she becomes tiger-like. So she has all these stripes as she rushes towards the ghoul in front of you, and uses her hands as her claws as she claws. First one is a 21 that hits with 8 slashing. She claws again. 17 that hits, slashing. The school comes up to Thwomp, a claw. 5 misses. Jesus Christ, you're getting lucky. Nat 20, 17 slashing damage. And not only it says that is slashing damage, I'm sorry, piercing damage, but you have to give me another Constitution saving throw.
Cheat 17.
Yeah.
God.
Wait,
damn.
I think you automatically fail. Hold on, let me just double check for paralyzed.
And it strengthens in Dex, not Con. I
Paralyze. Any creature incapacitated can't move. Automatically fail dexterity saving throws and strength. Attack rolls have advantage. Any attack with hits this creature is a critical attack within 5 feet. Ah, yes. Okay.
It was already a crit, so it didn't change
Yeah.
anything. Con save, right?
Yes. All right. You are no longer. Well, actually, you still are paralyzed. You are not. You don't take any additional effects that might have happened, so you're good. This ghoul, you can take a guess at what he's about to do. 8 misses, because I guess he had disadvantage, but now he had advantage, but 8 still misses. Bite. 14, I believe that hits you. No, it doesn't.
Misses.
It misses again. This guy's doing his thing. Okay, these guys are engaging the men. Oh, Thwomp, bad day for you, buddy. This
Very
guy
bad
comes
day.
over. 6, god damn it. 4, fuck. All right, I'm sorry. Anyways,
No, let them keep missing. It's fine.
This veteran is engaging in a ghoul. Chirp, you're up.
I'll start by talking to Sir Tristan. I'll say, Sir Tristan, we need to get him out of there. And then... Oh, God.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be damned.
And you're kind of wondering, man, what happened to Kim? What happened to those soldiers here?
So, I will start by using my bonus action to cunning action disengage, so I don't take opportunity attacks while I'm trying to do this.
Mm-hmm.
I will come down into this open spot. I will attempt to grab Thwomp and begin to pull him back up the stairs.
Sounds good. Give me a grapple check, or an athletics check to grab him and push him.
If only. You said athletics?
Yeah, athletics.
Okay.
Oof. Yeah.
If that would be considered a fail, I will use one of my psionic powers.
Yeah, that's a fail.
Okay. So Cybolstered Knack says that whenever my non-psionic training fails me, I can use my psionic power to help. If I fail an ability check using a skill or tool, I have to have proficiency, which I don't have athletics proficiency, so I can't do that.
So you're able to grab him, and you're trying to push him, but right now there are 5 fucking ghouls laying on top of him, trying to devour his body. He is fighting for his life, getting these people off of him. So it's gonna take a little bit more oomph than that.
I will just kind of continue trying to do that and hopefully wait for Sir Tristan to give me a hand. That'll end my turn.
All right, Thwomp. Nat 20! Yes,
God
Thwomp, you
fucking damn it.
take 13 slashing damage, and you are now unconscious. You are starting to die. So on your turn, you'll give me a dex save. I'm sorry, a death save.
Real quick, the bottle that was in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Does it fall?
It didn't fall like and break, but you fell. I mean, you were holding it, and you fell, and you kind of just like, you're on the ground. You weren't dead on the ground, so I'm sure you had it in your hand, but now you're unconscious, so it's probably just like laying on the ground.
Okay.
Right, so Tristan, you're up.
All right. Let's see.
Well, sorry, John. Or attempt to
Sir
clear that
Tristan
boss.
is going
And
to
one person ended up being so dehydrated that they had to go to
move
the hospital.
here,
And
and
after that, they changed the raid to be easier. And then
he's
they-
gonna say,
at the same time,
"Guys, they're undead. Use your radiant ability. Use sacred artifacts or something." And he's going to use his hammer. He's gonna strike. He's gonna basically smite and strike. So let me.
Yep. Let's get it going.
Actually, there's a lot of undead here, right?
That's true.
Sir Tristan looks around. He wants to see if there's something weird going on with the whole sacred energy. He wants to investigate. He basically slams his hammer down to see if there's anything extra going on here.
So you doing like a religious thing, or?
Yes.
Okay, give me a religion check then. This is be your action. That's okay.
Yeah. He thinks there's too many undead. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's not. Let's see. Where are we going?
Religion.
Oh, why is this not loading? Oh, there we go. Where is-
even though they had no.
You have no idea, brother. Not even close. You slam your hammer down. It's so quiet. It is like a muted bell. There is such a thick fog of necrotic evil miasma almost that you're not getting anything.
Let's see. And let me see. I got some bonus actions I can do here. Let me see. Can Sir Tristan move past this ghoul and touch Thwomp with Sanctuary?
You cannot move into a space where an enemy is at. No.
Okay.
Currently, the only way to get to Thwomp is where Chirp is standing or right here.
Okay. So is it possible to go around like here?
Right, but they felt that they need.
If you have movement, yes.
Yeah, I got movement. So Tristan is going to use his action for Sanctuary and put it on his bonus action for Sanctuary on Thwomp so they don't kill his death saves.
Can you give me Sanctuary in chat? I'm not sure if that's the correct application or not.
Yeah, let me see.
Sanctuary, you ward a creature in a range until the so it's the 30 feet that you could see, by the way, Judge.
Yeah, you didn't have to move for that.
You didn't have to move for that. But that's okay. Spell ends creature attack harmful. Word. Okay, attack on. What's it doing? Save. Okay. I mean, you know, you rolled it. If this is what you want to do, I can let you do it. So if that's what you really want to do, but he's unconscious right now. So I mean, that would be effective if you wanted to do that. However, I'm not sure if this is the application that you think it's doing. You know, it's not protecting him. I think you're thinking of like something like a death ward more than anything else. Okay. This is like helping someone, you know.
Okay, I'm gonna switch.
They
to
make a wisdom
check.
saving throw.
I'm gonna just do an attack from behind this guy over here, right above the lump. I don't know what that is.
You use your action for an attack, so for the religion check. So maybe next turn you can do that.
Okay, never mind then. Yeah, I'll use what's it called? I'll use sanctuary, and that will end my turn. On
okay. Hey, listen. Sometimes we blunder. It's all good. No worries.
Yep.
All right, this guy's attacking Yarrow.
Hey, first and foremost, first bonus action is going to be used to shift.
Shifts?
Mm-hmm. It is. It's also, I guess, a good moment to point out. It's like you can now more clearly see the difference between Azaka in her full lycanthrope form versus Yarrow in hers. Hers is still a lot more humanoid. And that's even after she shifted compared to Azaka.
Yeah.
So
like a clear difference. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, she... going to use her movement back up. I do the little steppy thing.
What you want to do?
Like where you can put a point down while you're measuring.
Right click. Like left click and then right click.
Click. Okay. She's actually going to back into the temple, avoiding the trap.
Give me a dexterity save. Acrobatics.
Acrobatics?
Yeah.
Okay. Acrobatics.
You're good. So you could choose to move off this without setting a trap, but if you keep on this, you're gonna set this trap.
If she continues to stand here.
Yeah.
Go. Rick?
Okay. Dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Dexterity save, yes.
Yes, dexterity save. Yeah, so you see as you step into the hallway a 6 or 7 blades coming down from the ceiling. And you failed that save, so that is 4d8 slashing damage. Let me go ahead and throw it out there. All right. Oh, that was public. Cool. Oh no, you take 24 piercing damage as swords comes from the ceilings, like impaling you.
Alrighty. Shit. I shouldn't have done that. Oh well.
That's okay. We all blunder sometimes.
That seems to be the theme.
You still have your movement. You'll only use 15 feet.
All right. Well, after taking that, she'll move back forward. Fuck
All
that.
right. Okie dokie.
I don't know if... Yeah, I don't think shifting would have saved her from that. Can't take advantage or tax of opportunity with the traps, so... Well... After taking that hit, she will shout out to the group. Whatever you do, don't go inside. She will pull out the short bow. The range on that. Alright, I thought it was more. Okay, she'll just use it at disadvantage, and she's gonna aim for.
Is your short bow not in your inventory?
It is. It's had to manually add it, so we'll see if it does the right things.
Here, I'll add one to your.
Yeah. I think I got it right, but we'll find out. Wouldn't let me just add it.
Okie dokie. One moment. I apologize. All right, looks like it works.
All right. She will do that. And she'll be going for Ghoul here.
What a session. What a session.
Oh wait, I need to roll damage. Haha.
No, roll your attack. You didn't roll attack.
Oh, okay. Roll attack.
I was just testing it.
Let me make sure it's at disadvantage. 13?
Okay, 13 hits.
Damage. 7.
It hits it, but it doesn't feel like it doesn't look like it does anything to it.
Gonna just hiss through your teeth.
Is that your turn?
Yep, that is all she can do.
All right, this ghoul swinging on Tristan. The ghouls are swinging, boys. The ghouls are swinging. Hopefully, you remember what happens with ghouls. 12 misses Tristan, but a nat 20 hits. 15 piercing damage. Tristan, give me a Constitution saving throw. You're good. You take 15 piercing though. This school attacks. This veteran attacks. And we're going to take a break here. Great job. Welcome back. We're going to pick up. Back to the horror. Swamp. Death save.
That's save. What was the save for again? Oh yeah, right there.
Not 20. You regain a hit point, brother. You regain consciousness.
Hell yeah.
Not to mention, you also have Sanctuary. Don't forget that.
True.
Which
So
means I need to move.
anything that tries to attack me has to make a wisdom save.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep, and then if they fail, they either change the attack to someone else within reach, or they lose it.
Real quick, does the death save count as my entire turn or just like an action?
Yes, your entire turn.
Entire turn. Okay.
So, the ghoul. Well, the ghoul's gonna swing. This time on Chirp. 12.
Sure. Miss.
10 misses. Whatever. This guy is going to fire off another arrow. Uh, 20 hits. You hear 6 piercing. You hear it hiss again as this one hits its shoulder. This guy's engaged. This guy's engaged. Oh, they're winning though. Good. Not that you guys care.
Oh wait, so the arrow, like the wounds of the arrows are what's hissing?
Yeah, where the arrow inject, where you see the entry point is where it is hissing from.
Okay.
When the arrow...
The first time you said that, I thought there was just like a bomb on the arrow. I was like, oh, so that's what it's doing.
I thought the ghouls were hissing. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
I see.
I thought it was like, you tap something that's a little high in pressure and it gets that hiss. It's just fucking miasma hissing out of them.
This guy shoots off 14 misses. No, 14 hits. Oh, 14 hits, I guess. -4. Okay.
He sounds so
This
happy.
ghoul is in season exchange. They're battling. This ghoul. He's going to attack Thwomp, but unfortunately he has to make a wisdom saving throw. All right, Mr. Ghoul. Wisdom saving throw. Uh, 10. I believe. Oh,
Doesn't
yeah.
work.
Doesn't work. So he misses. Okay. That sucks. Wait a second. Where's this ghoul?
The 18 ghoul was somewhere else.
Oh, that was the wrong one. That's okay. We'll let that slide. So, Udra is going to go. This is getting really bad really quickly. Let me just pull up her. Cause I have her. Let me pull up her stat sheet. Yes. Udra jumps into the battle. Spiritual weapon hits. 13 that hits, 3 slashing, 3 force, I'm sorry. And she goes, all right, bring out the big guns, as she unleashes her spiritual guardians.
Oh shit.
As you guys see 3 dragons come from Udra, as they are holy dragon-looking angels, as they and any of them within a 15-foot radius of her. Let me put a little radius on her.
So all of them that are surrounding Thwomp.
Yep, have to make this wisdom saving throws. All right, Mr.
Really
Ghoul.
bad. Yeah.
All right, Mr. Ghouls. Everyone make wisdom saving throws.
God bless Udra.
All right, 8. Boo. 8. Oh, those are wrong ones. Oh my God, this is all public. I'm lying. None of that counted. I lied. I'm a liar, by the way, guys. I want you to know. I lie. So,
He lied lyingly.
You know what? Let's just have him do a group roll. All right. All of them fail. Okay. Well, they all take 22 radiant damage, effectively annihilating. But hold on, let me roll one more d8. So 8, so 30 radiant damage. And so, as is tradition, Udra spiritual guardians annihilate these undead. Unfortunately, their bodies are disintegrated, so their heads are gone.
Fuck, I'd rather take that over dying.
As she goes, all right, recovery begin. Azaka goes, great, as she jumps over to this guy, this time taking out her sword, her scimitar, slashes for 5, and then again for 6. Okay. All right. This ghoul's dead. This ghoul's dead. Where's this ghoul? He's engaged. This ghoul's engaged. This ghoul's dead. This ghoul's
Happily
engaged.
married.
This guy's engaged with the ghoul. Chirp!
Bombs up. Everything's dead around me. This is great. I'm gonna go back up here. I'm gonna perch up on the corner, and then I'll go ahead and throw some psychic daggers at the ghoul that Azaka is engaged with.
Okay.
Roll damage with it, whatever.
Nat 20, very
it's
nice.
a crit. Okay, yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
Engaged with an ally, so sneak attack.
Yes.
Okay. I will.
Oh, also, I altered your psychic blades. You have your offhand as well. Your second psychic blade is the 1d4.
Yeah, I had a separate damage for it. I just never made the second. I was just using the normal dagger damage because it's the same. And then saying it was psychic instead of piercing. But so we'll go ahead and do the sneak attack on top of that for another 5 or more.
Okay.
Let's go.
So
As
that
this
is
one
14.
falls.
Yeah, 14 psychic. And I guess I'll throw the offhand at the other one that's kind of close. I'll move back just so I can get a better line of sight on it, but that one, the damage is not correct, but that's a 19 to hit. So I think you turned on my roll damage with it again.
You hit psychic blade. There's another one that should say psychic blade offhand.
Oh, yeah, because I had a shortcut set up to just do the to hit, and then
Oh, I see. Okay.
and now that
okay.
shortcut also rolls damage. But
Right. Okay. Yeah, you can turn the damage back off if you don't
yeah,
want to roll with it.
I'll do it. But so we'll go ahead and roll that damage.
4.
There's 4 more psychic damage off to the guy in between the tents there.
Okay.
That'll end my turn.
This ghoul's dead. Tristan.
Tristan is going to, let's see. Everybody's covered there. So, I'm going to move up here, take this guy, and I'm going to use the chime hammer with Knights.
Hit the word, Judge, not the attack, not the damage.
Oh, did that work? Oh, okay, it didn't. Alright, yeah.
8 misses.
And let's see, any bonus action I can... Well, Flop is up, so... I guess I'll put on myself shield of whatever.
Shield of
Faith?
whatever.
Field of
Activate.
whatever.
Shield of faith.
It's the miasma. It's fogging up his brain.
Oh, actually, no. Hold on. Let me see something. Let me see one thing. Alright, I can't do that. Is that an action? Is Chult Divinity the unholy action right now?
On the soul.
As an action.
As an action, you present yes. As an action.
Okay,
Correct.
yeah. Alright. For now, I'm not doing anything. But, yeah, I'm gonna end my turn there.
Okay. The school's engaged. Yarrow.
Alrighty. He's gonna shuffle her way. Way down to this corner here. She too can get a good visual on.
Yeah, 19 hits.
Okay. Road full.
Mm-hmm.
11 damage.
Yeah.
She's now. I guess I should also preface that she's no longer trying to hit. She's trying to either. She will be going specifically for the head. Trying to see if that has an effect. Rather than just taking body shots.
You shot it in the head. Doesn't really think it looked like it did anything.
Seeing that, she's gonna call out to Azaka. She's like, what do we need to do to bloody kill these things?
Because you guys don't have magic weapons?
She kind of blinks. No?
Right. That's all she says. In the middle of combat.
I guess we'll also use our bonus action to Hunter's Market. I probably actually should have done that in the other order. Oh well.
Theme of the session. We all blunder.
Blunder hard.
I blundered really hard, actually.
I blundered for like 3 sessions in a row. Maybe 4.
It's an off day.
All right, so you put your hunter mark. Ugh. Okay, cool. I'm assuming that's your turn.
That is the end of my turn. Sorry.
Okay, this guy's dead. This guy's engaged. This guy's engaged. Swamp.
I'm trying to see what I'm back in consciousness, and I have a ward on me, right? I still have the sanctuary. No, that's weird.
Yeah.
Sanctuary on me. And I'm not paralyzed anymore.
Nope.
Okay. Swamp is gonna I've been feeling too good. But and the spirit guardians are around. It's like an AoE around Ultra, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
Yep. Guys are chilling.
Thump is just Thump is gonna he's gonna make some assumptions and just he's gonna get the bottle and he's not gonna break it because to test something. He's gonna go like on the stairs and he's gonna dip a dart with a little bit of the whatever's in the bottle.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna shoot it at the zombie.
All right.
Or ghoul, the one that
Yep.
Tristan's facing.
Okay.
Dart dipped in whatever liquid it is. 17.
That hits.
7 piercing.
Yeah, that looks like it actually has effect.
Does it make the hiss?
It does.
And speaking of, then I yell out to Azaka. He's like, "What's in these bottles?"
Holy water.
That ends my turn. All right. I'm just gonna stay away, and I think because I attacked, Sanctuary goes away. Yes.
I think
yes.
he's not concentrating on it anymore anyway, right?
No, I used
He get hit?
shield of. Yeah, I used
concentration, yeah.
Yeah, I used
Did you?
shield of. I used a shield of faith or whatever.
Oh, okay.
With pack. Yeah, it's gone anyway. It's not concentration, but it's gone.
Okay,
It says if a creature makes an attack, casts a spell, da 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 da.
Yeah, you did damage, so.
Yeah, it did
Okay.
damage.
Good to know. I'll just walk right back up to where, like right beside Volo, to make sure that he's okay.
Passed out.
Even though I have like a broken knee.
Broken everything.
This veteran starts making his way over. This veteran's occupied. This veteran's occupied. Occupado. Occupado. All right. Looks like we are effectively out of combat. The men are now starting to be able to take the zombies as Udra makes her way over towards the others, and you start hearing them start to turn as they get eliminated.
Yara was just gonna kind of state exactly where she is for a moment.
Thump is gonna do the same, but at the stairs.
Sir Tristan uses lay on hands and he cures himself. He goes, "Well, that was something." It's like Sir Tristan is like, I wonder if our little friend over there did something.
Honestly, I wouldn't doubt it.
Me neither. And then Chirp would like to go to one of the corpses of the ghouls. And just take a piece of it or the whole thing. Actually, I think he would want to do the whole thing. And he's gonna try to bring it up the stairs and throw it through where the arcanaloth was saying he could not progress.
Yeah, the ones that weren't destroyed by the radiant, like they weren't turned into dust.
Sure.
The ones that you got that were like normal surmise, you go and throw it, and it looks like when you go and throw it up against the door, it reflects the undead. Like bounces off a barrier.
Sure. And then I'll try to stick just an arm through where I saw the ghoul kind of get deflected and see if I get deflected as well.
Yeah, no, you walk through. I mean, you're able to put your hand through.
Well, I don't think the arcanaloth was lying about not being able to enter, but I also don't think he was being the most forthright in what he wants.
Like Sir Tristan goes, anything inside there is probably sacred, and if it's repelling evil like this, I don't think we should necessarily give him what he wants.
Absolutely not.
And Sir Tristan investigates the ghouls. He's like, those were awfully numerous ghouls, even for this area, Chult. Hold on. Sir Tristan, goes to one of the undamaged ghouls by, the ones that weren't disintegrated by radiant damage, and he basically is slamming his hammer on the ground, seeing if there's something off about the ghouls religiously.
Sure. Oh my god, a 20.
Nice.
Oh my god.
So from your religious, I guess, inquiry, you're able to infer that the amount of Shadowfell influence, the same influence that it holds those in the Shadowfell, is making its way into this area, and thus might be creating more undead than normal. And as you examine the ghouls' bodies, they're wearing what looks like, they're not wearing armor, but they're wearing clothes that resemble something close to what the guard is wearing, be it all shred up and misformed.
It's like Sir Tristan goes, okay, there's a lot of Shadowfell energy here, and that guard, we need to talk to him, and fast. I don't know if he's awake yet, but Sir Tristan goes, wait a minute. Well, first things first. Now that we dealt with this problem, let's wake up Volo. See what he says about what did he call it? The arcanaloth?
Yes.
Yeah. It's like Sir Tristan, walks over to where Volo is, and he basically goes, "Rise and shine, sunshine." He just slaps him a little bit, to wake him up.
Oh, Sir Tristan. Is it morning already?
It's like Sir Tristan goes, no, but they're all dead. He just points back. And there's like ghoul corpses and everything.
Goodness.
Thumb Toasters, before anything, could you do me a quick favor and give me a pickup if you have anything?
Like,
I would use the potions, but they're more for emergencies.
So it's just uses cure wounds on him, level 1.
Thank you.
Kara's also gonna slam her over.
You get 8 healing.
I appreciate it.
You guys see Udro come over. Hey, what's up, guys? Everyone feeling all right?
It's like Sir Tristan goes, yeah, but we've learned some things. I just did an area check with my hammer, and this place is flowing. No, it's like a waterfall of... It's a deluge of Shadowfell energy, and it's what caused all these zombies, the ghouls, to appear.
I mean, that's the same assessment I came to, Tristan. I was talking about you a couple days ago when we were heading to Fort Balarian.
It's like, yeah. Well, I think we just confirmed it here.
Right,
Also,
right.
whatever wards are preventing people from going down the hallway, it definitely keeps the ghouls and that arcanaloth out. But boy, is there many traps. I've never been better. He says, addressing all the fucking puncture wounds from the swords.
Yeah, she gives you a cure wounds. You take 12 hit points.
Thank you.
Uh,
Thank you.
So Tristan goes, this temple seems to be warding off evil. And we think there might be a powerful sacred artifact inside. And an arcanaloth of all things wants one. And I don't think it's a good idea to trust it to it.
I mean, I wouldn't trust a fiend. However, we don't really know what it wants, right?
It wants us to open the temple.
Said it wanted knowledge.
Wants knowledge.
I see. She comes over to the temple door. She takes a look. Have you guys tried going in yet?
Mm-hmm.
Arrow nods.
Oh, that's what happened to you. I see. Let's take a look. She looks over at the door, the doorway. She looks over at the foot. She goes, let's see. Interesting. I mean, this scripture here is definitely guarded with some type of magical ward. What's it say? The early days of the wind, I stood beyond the right hand, and got clouds, and abundant, which I was. Okay, I mean, this is a stupid story. True, Dave, I carry you across the river. Back, man, tree. This is kind of reached the firebank character. Okay. Let me think about this. Interesting. I mean, I never heard of this type of folklore before. So
Tristan goes, I think it's some kind of code.
Why don't you take a look at it, Tristan? I'm gonna go try to take care of your other wounds. I'll be back.
Like Sir Tristan goes, hey, Chirp, you're experienced with this. Why don't you come over here and help me out here?
With what?
Like Sir Tristan goes, I want to see if there's a code on this, because I think the story itself is gibberish, which leads me to believe that this is some kind of code, and that mastering it will allow us to bypass these defenses.
I did think that this sounded a bit more like a children's fable than anything else. Perhaps you might be right, and I'll look at the message again with the intention of attempting to find if there's some kind of a cipher, or if maybe it's illusory in some way and it's not meant to say what it says.
Sir Tristan's doing pretty much the same.
So that would be Arcana or not Arcana. I would say it's either it's an intelligence based thing, but I'm not sure if you're trying to decipher through magical means or through wit.
For me, it would be
Hold on,
wit.
Judge. Right. Okay.
But then I don't know if Tristan has any kind of proficiency in Arcana, because I think attacking from both angles is probably for the better. But
right. So I would.
Go ahead.
I would say for Chirp, maybe you could use your history to decipher whether this type of pattern that you're looking for is within this text, and then Judge, if you want to try to do it magically, you could do it with Arcana. Yeah. Well, how do we do that? Does that sound good?
Or you could reverse it. We'll have Chirp do Arcana and I do what is it, history?
I'll be honest,
That
doesn't make a difference for me either. It would be the same.
Okay.
I don't have proficiency on Arcana, so.
It's coming from a perspective, because he's not coming from magically. It's coming from a perspective of using his thoughts to try to decipher something. So I would say history to his understanding of codes and stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't matter either way. Okay.
Buh.
Yeah, nah. So with your 10 though, your 10, you could definitely think that, there is purpose that this is written here. You're not exactly sure what the purpose is. Maybe you have to read it over one more time, think about it.
I can't piece much out of this other than it's a story that does something. I firmly believe that this is the source of our ward against good and evil, which is why that zombie didn't make it through, nor the arcanaloth. I think that is accurate, but I don't know. I can't determine that there's anything else to glean from this.
Thump is gonna say, I'm gonna take this story literally and say you need. Well, one can't pass through. The man couldn't pass through the river without the help of the crocodile. Well, if undead can't pass, maybe you need both? I don't know. Everything hurts. That's all I can really come up with. The Stomp grabs the body, the undead body or whatever, and tries to carry it with him through the barrier.
As you try to carry it into the barrier, both you and the undead are rejected. You're not sure why you're rejected, but when you go by yourself, you're fine.
Yarrow is
the opposite.
tired of this trying to solve riddles thing. So she calls out to Azaka, and then Azaka, what can you tell us about this temple? Oh, a fiend want in.
Yes, these are temples of the old gods. Outlawed to talk about in Chult, in Port Naranzaru. But the old gods set this up because, well, when they met their demise, they wanted to leave something for someone behind to help this place. I'm not sure. She walks over. I haven't been in this temple. She walks over to the thing and takes a look at it as well. She reads through. She goes, I mean, it's a good story. It's a child story that I heard. This was a parable taught to us by our elders to always help someone in need. So even if it may hurt you in the end, it's a story told to children to help to teach them that selflessness does have its rewards. And so a lot of the times when we were younger, our parents would tell us a story and then make us carry our brothers across the backyard. It was pretty fun. But
So just
yeah, this is a good childhood story.
Any discrepancies between this story and what's written here, or is it all word for word, or mostly the same?
Verbatim. I mean, my parents' story is a little bit different, but this is what happened. I mean, at the end where they talked about how he walked across the realm, isn't really told, but yeah, it's pretty much the same.
Sertrison goes to Volo. Okay, what's the deal with that arcanaloth? I do not get good vibes from that creature, but you seem to know what it was.
Well, arcanaloth are, for the most part, harmless if you don't piss them off. But I'm not sure which one that is. Who is the Yonde? Or there's a bunch of different ones. They're all like, think of them as a wizard of some sorts, maybe along the likes of our good friend Mordecaigan.
So Sertrison goes, so trouble, essentially.
Right. Usually they're associated. Did that one tell you where it was from, by any chance?
Sertrison goes, Hades.
No. Not the place they came from. Where they were confining themselves. Usually they stay on this plane of existence for about I'd say like a millennia or so.
like
They said they had an easy time getting in and out of Chult.
Oh,
Mostly was
interesting.
hanging around here. Apparently he watched the guards get turned. He also turned into a little black snake, if that's helpful.
Interesting. A little black snake, you say? Wow. Okay. Great. Any more information? Do you know where he went? Do you know his name? Hello?
Went north? No.
Friend? Friend, are you
Don't.
back? Arcanaloth?
Katrina.
Azaka goes, listen, I have to keep up with my men. This place is not safe, and we have some ghoul heads to collect. She goes walking off.
What is there to collect?
Well, the Arcanaloth is gone. You can't find him anywhere. That's awful.
Nothing against you, but I'm kind of glad you didn't find him. Just this once.
Whatever. I'm going to go write about something. So bullshit.
He's a little
Once
aloof.
again, he struts around like a peacock. Straight into trouble.
I do have to
Annoying
say,
kitty screams.
I'm quite glad that I didn't decide to link with him psychically.
Oh, God.
It's just non-stop talking.
He already loves hearing himself talk. Don't do that.
You think he talks to himself
Yes.
a lot?
100%.
I'm not entirely convinced that he's talking to us when he's talking to us. I think he's still talking to himself at that point.
Back in my monastery, there was someone like that. He was really talented. Somehow.
Anyway,
Does prove useful on occasion. I cannot deny that.
Alright. So, you can't enter here if you have any undead.
So just
That's
to
for
go
sure.
to be specifically evil, or whatever the universe classifies, or this god classifies as evil, for being specific.
Mm-hmm. But
The only thing I can think of from Azaka's story is they literally carried each other on their backs. But I don't know how much I trusted walking in after I've already walked in myself.
I suppose I could take a look at the plates, but I can't really say how many of these traps would be here. We might be here a while if I try to disarm all of them, or even if I can, they might be beyond me.
Yes, I managed to get past the first, but then almost was immediately hit with another.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's just the entire pathway down.
so I'm just gonna look around for like a heavy rock. If there's any.
I mean, you can go around and find a rock. Yeah, for sure.
Alright.
Big ass rock.
Yeah, a pretty big rock. And they're gonna go, okay. My only line of reasoning is if they're carrying each other, does that mean literally or does it mean in terms of weight? I'm not sure. Again, I was never told this little children's tale. Oh, I'm thinking maybe check what happens if it's here. As I go to like semi-roll the rock onto the plate, like, and just step away.
You
to see
roll
if
the
it
rock
has-
onto the plate. The plate goes down all the way. The floor in front of you, you guys see, opens up to a trap.
The one where the rock was placed?
The floor in front of the rock. So if the rock is
Oh.
placed here, this area over here opens up.
Opens up. Ah. Well, at least you didn't get caught on that one.
Is the trap still activated right now? Because the rock is
Yes.
still on it?
Yep.
Thump is gonna cautiously like put more weight on it, like with one of his feet, in case anything triggers. Does anything happen? Nothing happens.
Standing on there. Yeah, nothing's going on.
Like, so just goes, hey, you remember that trap Yarrow triggered? See if you can trigger that with the with your rock.
Want me to throw it?
Yeah. See if you can throw it and see if it stays.
Thank you.
Bless you. All right. Let me try. I grab it and then I try to like throw it to where Yarrow like triggered the plate.
Okay.
As best I can. Does anything happen?
So you're throwing it on the place you already threw the rock on, or in the floor in front of it?
No, the place where Yarrow triggered the trap.
Oh, you put another rock down?
Yeah. Let's say I found another one. It is the jungle.
It goes all the way down, boop, and the gate's still open.
What about the ceiling trap?
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens when the rock is placed where Yarrow was stepping.
On this area?
No, like
down
back here.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is open right now. All of this is like a floor, like a pit trap. So there's nothing there. It's an open floor.
Oh.
If I was to draw a circle or a square, I would say it would be like this area is like a black hole. Yeah, like a pit trap.
Okay.
But just to clarify, when Yarrow dodged the first trap and went in later, she got hit by a standing
Second trap.
Right.
Correct.
Second
Right.
trap from above where the pit was.
Correct.
Oh. Whatever god built this had contingencies on contingencies. And Thwomp picks up the first rock. And I'm imagining the hole seals back up.
Is the second rock on the platform right here? No, right?
No.
Okay, so it's only just the one.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the door the trap closes.
Okay. So now I throw it to where the trap was. The one that, like, now to exactly recreate what Yarrow did.
Okay.
Yeah, I throw it there.
You see swords come from the ceiling.
Okay. Swords come from the ceiling. And they stay up? They stay down?
The swords magically like fade. And they're gone.
Ah.
It's like, so Trista goes, hey, Thwomp, why don't are you good with magic?
No. I have some knowledge, but I'm not proficient at it.
Like, so Trista goes, well, that's better than me. Why don't you take a look at this plaque over here?
The writing again?
Yeah.
You want me to look at it again?
Yeah, see if you can discern anything magically.
Oh, I can try. Promise anything. Arcana, I'd imagine.
How do you want to approach it? You could do Arcana. Tell me what you're thinking.
Since I saw the swords kind of like glisten away and whatnot, I want to try to see if I can discern any similar feeling, or rather, just try to find any similar trait to what the swords had going for them in the writing itself. It's a bit of a stretch since, again, not a wizard.
I'm not sure I correlate. So you're trying to see if it's the magically involved, the swords are staying magic that involved with the listed on the writing on the wall.
Yes, I think that's the best way to put it.
Okay, so yeah, that'd be Arcana. It'd be a pretty difficult one, but yeah.
Yeah, no promises.
Yeah, nah, you have no idea, brother. To you, honestly, this feels more on the nose. You're like, this has to, you know, we've looked at this magically so many times. This seems something that we're like, you know, something's being missed.
I say, look, I think that the main magical aspect of this is just the ward, just the little wall that I can't see, but as I see the ghoul laying on nothing is like that. It's dead. Shh.
No.
But
Please.
Sir Tristan,
Yes.
you appear to be quite capable of handling a decent amount of weight. You think
So
you could
just-
carry me?
So just goes, I think I can.
Do you think you could carry me and also ensure that we don't get caught in any traps?
So just goes, I'm pretty athletic, although I'll be real with you. I have been out of practice, even though I have been exercising or whatever. So
Close enough.
So just goes, well, this will be just like training.
Shall I become a crocodile?
So just goes, yeah, I guess.
I will climb onto Sir Tristan's back.
Okay, Tristan, walk into the room. Let's get it going, brother. Or Chirp, if you want to walk through as you and Tristan, that's fine as well.
Either way, I don't care.
Okay.
He's carrying me, so it makes more sense, but...
Yeah.
So just, you know, eyes the trap, and can he
You walk through, and the floor is flat and solid. You walk in, you're fine. You and Chirp are just, it's a normal hallway.
It's like Sir Tristan, you know, keeps carrying Chirp across, and
Yeah.
he goes,
You guys walk across. There's a floor that has these patterns in it. Very interesting patterns. But you come to a wall. And you are hit with a door right in front of you. Do you want to open it or check if it's locked?
Tristan goes,
While...
So Tristan, you know, turns around and puts Chirp towards the wall, and he goes, hey, let's look at this wall. What do you think of it?
You mean the door?
It's the door. Yes, the door.
I think it might be a passageway inside.
It's like,
Sorry, that was...
So Tristan goes, yeah, I know, I got that, but see if there's anything magical about it.
Ah. Well, I regret to inform you, but I don't think any of us are very weave-aligned. But I can look at the door and see if there's any traps or anything.
So Tristan goes, I guess that will suffice.
And I'll do that.
While they're doing that, Yara's gonna kind of mutter to herself, just like, I cannot that actually work. Everything all right down there?
So Tristan yells back, yeah, I think the trap was weight adjusted. If you only walk across it with one person weight, it will activate. but if you put enough weight on the pressure plates, it will lock in place.
Thumb looks at Yara, is like, don't take this the wrong way, but how heavy are you?
I guess the question is, do you actually have hollow bones?
I'm 105 pounds.
How about you just get on my back?
All right.
Short king.
Yaro's not that big either, but I think they're about the same size.
Same size, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, yeah, they're the same size.
We'll become one whole person.
All right, she's gonna hesitantly walk across.
Yeah, you walk through the gate, and the floor feels different than the last time you stepped on. This floor feels solid and flat. No trigger on it or anything like that.
Okay.
I have very clawy hands, so I'm trying not to just.
Trust me, I've been through worse.
Doesn't mean I want to.
Appreciate it, nonetheless.
So yeah,
So-
I'll check the door and then, assuming there is no trap, see if it's locked.
Yeah, so sleight of hand.
Of course. Maybe. Oh, that's right. It's on the other screen. Ha 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 ha. Nice.
Yeah, there's no traps here. It's just a door,
Great.
and you can open it.
And it's not locked either.
Nope.
Awesome. I will push open the door.
Door's open. Feel free to walk through. Assuming it's you and Tristan, yeah. Yeah, just a normal room. You know, tiles look pretty cool. You guys you're on the back, so you know, you're chilling. Just a room.
Yaro kind of looks up at Womp and just, I guess we're going then.
I point my beak towards the door, just like, let's go.
You know, I don't think it was anything so complicated back there. I think that it's always the same way with these religious types. Anything that I've ever dealt with closely related to religion is equally archaic as it is simplistic.
So Tristan goes, oh, you'd say that, but don't get me started on the Lord of the Lions and their religion with Lathander. They can get quite complex when they want to be.
Oh, trust me. I kind of jingled the Harper's brooch that I have. I know.
So you guys see just another door. You can go through if you or check it. You can do, you know, whatever you need.
I mean, yeah, I'll do it again if we want me to.
So
Go ahead, brother.
Sure, if you will.
Check the door.
Hubba!
Even with your 12, no traps, and also it's unlocked.
Press that baby open.
Another door's open. You guys walk into this room. You know, you see what looks like a set of stairs that go down into like a pit with a bunch of bones. And in the center of the room, there is a chest on a pedestal. And then through the room of bones, you guys see remains, a bunch of different remains, just scattered around. You know, backpacks, clothes, bones, just a bunch of random shit.
Sir Tristan wants to investigate the bones, see what they are exactly.
Okay. Thwomp, Yarrow, are you guys stepping in? What are we doing?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, doke.
Go.
All right, so we can do a group. So it's like you have to stay on each other's backs, but we could do a group investigation for, I guess, the ones, yeah, everyone, because you can still look around, you know, fuck it.
I mean, while he's checking the bones and while he's leaned over, I'll kind of like lean over his shoulder, and I want to try to find anything that might be useful in like inside of here. So maybe torches, maybe potions, anything that might be immediately useful to us.
So Tristan's also, investigating specifically what happened to these people.
Investigation.
Oof. Okay.
And I am proficient in investigation, so if this counts as a fail, I can bolstered.
So yeah, the 10 counts as a fail.
Okay.
Right, we're missing an investigation.
No. I was trying to figure out exactly what Yara will be looking, but she's mostly helping out, looking for anything cool, I suppose.
That's not correct. It's supposed to be a D6 right now.
There we go.
Oof. Yarrow, Thwomp. It's a bunch of bones. Tristan, you find a journal on the ground, and Chirp, you were able to find 2 backpacks. The backpacks are full of vials marked poison of different various types.
I'll take poisons.
Yeah, there's 4 or 5 of them there. You don't really know which one it is. It says poison in common, but underneath it looks like it's written in a language maybe you can't understand. You don't know Sylvian, do you?
I do not.
Yeah, no.
Sir Tristan flips through the journal he found.
For the most part, Tristan, as you flip through the journal, you see it's mostly accounts, but you see one that page that's ripped up out of a journal. It says, we who built the tombs, beware. He devours souls. Acererak.
It's Sir Tristan goes, guys, it says, those who built the tombs, beware, he who devours souls. And I hesitate to say the name. Sir Tristan, passes the book around so everybody can see the name. So Tristan goes, I don't think it's wise to say that name here.
Yeah, I inclined to agree.
Is this name familiar to anyone?
Sir Tristan racks his brain to see if he knows this guy religiously, religious history.
Sure. Do you guys want to open the chest?
You seem excited.
Sir Tristan wants to, think about that before
Okay.
he... Yeah.
All right. So, fine. So, the... Give me your religion.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
Acererak. You rattle your brain, 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 you rattle your brain. And then it hits you back in your days when you were still building the Viribus. You remember speaking with someone at Castle Keep, a wizard who sent you into a place far away, into a tome, and in that tome you remember hearing the name Acererak as someone who is a lich. You can't remember what it named, but the name rings to you as an ancient being of some sort.
Sir Tristan goes, that is a very powerful ancient being of some kind. It may be a lich, maybe not, but whatever it was, we were contracted for some kind of journal or something. Back in my Viribus days, when I became a hero. I guess he's returned or whatever. I'm leaning towards Lich.
Maybe. What Thwomp, with his study of death back in the monastery, know anything about liches? Or anything that would equate to history, maybe story.
Not in your death studies, but give me a history check to see, or no, actually, give me a religion check to see if no, I guess it's history because you're talking about a lich. So yeah, give me, I guess, a history check to see if you maybe you happen past information outside of your studies.
Please.
Okay. 17. You're not aware of that particular lich, but I mean, you've heard of liches before, usually in a negative way.
Yeah, like liches in general, not this one specific.
Yeah, like you definitely heard of liches in a negative way, and a lot of the times it's like you hear about them through a wizard who probably mentions it in a way that's like a passing by joke or something, but that's always in a negative connotation.
I'm not any familiar with these liches, but back in, well, not at the monastery, but while I was in a few scouting days, there was a few wizards, at least, that had just passed by bars, anything like that. I talked about them in passing, nothing specific, no deep, insightful conversations, but never in a good tone.
So
I'm very much inclined to not say that name, just out of a
abundance of caution. So Tristan goes. Like Sir Tristan goes,
yes.
Yeah. The only thing left in this room is that chest over there, but
after reading that,
yeah,
be careful.
Yarrow wants to take a moment, go look at the pit with her dark vision, see if she can see anything down. Just gonna give the chest some good birth though, because bad vibes all around.
Dang.
Oh wait.
Can you see anything down in the pit?
A bunch of bones, some people's stuff, backpacks. I mean, you saw Chirp kind of like looking around at it. I think he like reached over and grabbed some out of the backpack or something like that, if I'm not mistaken, Chirp.
Yeah, the poisons.
Yeah. And so, I mean, you know, and then in the center of the room, though, there's this pedestal with a chest just standing in there in the center of the room.
Anyone else find that extremely ominous?
And a bunch of bones.
it just goes, maybe,
Yeah, I dropped my keyboard.
So Tristan's like, thinking, he
I
goes,
actually
No
didn't read
one
what you
tell
said.
Volo.
In fact, I will
so
go
Tristan
read
goes,
it.
yeah,
now.
agreed.
Yeah, that's something, but no, that wasn't in response.
What about
to
the pedestal?
Just drop my keyboard.
Let's look at this pedestal. See if there's any traps on it.
Sure. I'll take a look
Or
and see if
been
there's
summoned.
traps.
Sleight of hand.
That's my favorite.
No traps. The chest does look really sick, though, and it's might be opened. You don't think it's locked?
I mean, it looks good.
So just goes, hold on a minute. Let's check this out magically. I know we're not good with magic, but let's do our due diligence at the very least.
Tristan, are you going to inspect it magically? Give me an Arcana check.
All right.
Nat 20.
My God.
So this box is magical, but it's very faintly magical. Maybe it's, to your understanding of magic, you're not really good, but this might be being like a effect that is meant to suppress like magical presence. You're not really sure, but it's very slightly magical, not very, like, it doesn't feel cursed or anything along those lines.
Thump is gonna go, Tristan, before you touch it, maybe grab a bone or something like that and open it with that. Lift it up. I don't trust it.
So just goes, yeah, good idea. So just then grabs the longest bone he could find and
Got someone's femur, yeah.
Yep, he goes, well, apparently I can only tell this. The magical effect on this is supposed to dampen magic itself. That's all I know. But
well, then we should be fine.
so he searches and goes, well, without further ado, he uses the femur and he pushes.
Yarrow is gonna mutter to herself, casting protection from good and evil
Yeah. It's like,
on Tristan.
so Tristan just looks back and goes, that's a good idea. So just pushes the box lid a little bit open.
It's open, and there is a fuckload of gold, 2 diamonds. There are these things in there that look like bracers, like brass knuckles. And there are like some really sick. There's a jug in there. This shit is a treasure chest. Bingo bongo. Da 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 da. Dun 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 dun. Like straight up.
It's like so just raises his eyebrows and he goes, "Huh? I think that's the first time that's ever happened to me. Like normally, when I see a chest like this, it unleashes horrible ghouls and demons."
Please don't remind
what-
me.
So in this chest, you guys receive 500 gold pieces. You also receive a set of brass knuckles. You might have to identify them. You don't know. You also receive an alchemy jug. You also receive 2 spell scrolls. One of oh my god, my brain. One of lightning bolt, the other of hypnotic pattern.
Sweet.
I'm willing to part with a little bit of the share of the gold if I can try those bracers on.
It's like so just goes, well, I guess they're yours.
Let me try.
Just to go over it, it's 500 gold pieces, 1 spell lightning bolt, 1 hypnotic pattern, and
Alchemy jug and bracers.
alchemy jug.
The alchemy jug.
Alchemy Jug is huge.
Infinite mayo.
Okay, well.
No.
Infinite mayo. Yes, yes, yes.
Now the better thing is infinite margarine.
Let's go.
Because that shit can catch on fire.
Forget y'all. I want the infinite Baja Blast.
Mmm. Glug 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 glug.
Gives you haste.
Bracers and bracers are not the same as the brass knuckles, or they are the same. As
No,
the
brass knuckles. They're brass knuckles. Yeah.
brass knuckle bracers. Got it.
Nope, just brass knuckles.
They're
Just
supposed to-
knuckles.
Okay.
Knuckles. Sonic?
Okay. Panic. I guess.
Well, we know that there's an arcanaloth who wants us to have found whatever is in here. And we have just found whatever is in here. So what's the plan?
I mean, with a being like that, I don't think
So just
an
goes.
alchemy jug and some gold is that exciting. There has to be something else.
So just goes. What about those knuckles? Let's have them identified.
I think they've already been put on.
Dwarf has them on his head.
Like gold rings. Cool.
Those are light. The light weapons. So I'm not sure what that means for you.
I can use it. Remember,
You can use them with your dexterity.
I will give you your weapons.
Make
Actually,
sure-
let's
make
take a
sure.
break right now. Because it's perfect timing. Dinner's done. So, you guys just got a whole bunch of goodies. What next?
Perhaps we don't show the arcanaloth that you have brass knuckles. Thoughts?
So just goes. Well, we learned a very interesting piece. That guy in the book, and please don't say his name right now.
Oh, you mean... Nah.
Perhaps that was what the arcanaloth was really after. That
Yeah. Definitely.
wanted knowledge, and I don't see him actually excited about anything we found in the chest.
Yeah, I think so. I think this little book here is what he really wants. So, I think we should head back and head out of this forest. We should hit up the merchant princes, see what they know, or maybe Zuna or whatever, see if she knows anything. But this book, so just takes the journal. I think this is what the arcanaloth was definitely after, and if not, something related to it.
Thwomp is gonna take out his journal and write down what was in it, just in case anything happens to that one. There we go.
And so just goes. The real question is it safe enough to bring this thing out, or should we keep it here?
Honestly, I think we should keep it here. The arcanaloth can't get in here. Maybe it's better it stays that way.
In a tomb where it belongs.
Very much so.
Like, Sir Tristan wants to inspect the journal, see if there's anything weird about it, other than, just the pages.
Yeah, so as you look through the journal, it very much feels like a diary, and then the person had stops, interrupts, maybe they're mid-thought and they stopped, and but that page that that you had written, that the handwriting is different, the material that it's printed on doesn't look like it's ink. It looks like it's almost like a print, like a laser almost imprinted.
Sir just goes, let's leave this here and take the copy of the page.
Wait, does that journal have a name on it?
As you look through it, it doesn't look like it has a name. It's just like a blank, like a leatherback journal. You can probably, if you read the descriptions, you can probably decipher a name. The one that you might have not have heard of, but Raphael.
So there was a name, and that's what I said. That was a
not a name of the book, but just a name in the journal. Yeah, as you decipher, read through the.
Oh yeah. I
contents.
meant like a name in the journal, not the actual journal itself. Okay. I'm writing all this down. That's why.
It's like so Tristan looks over at Thwomp because you copying everything.
As much as I can. If we're gonna leave the journal here, I mean, unless you're gonna be able to remember everything that was in there.
So Tristan goes, I doubt it. So yeah, let's take the copy.
Plus, might as well give some use to my little journal. Raphael. In this said journal.
I very much like the fact we are leaving the journal.
I agree. Now, anything else that we should take care of?
As far as I can tell, the only thing in that pit is more bones and remains. I think we are done here.
So just goes, I think we're done here as well.
Well, I wonder.
Guys,
Oh, go right ahead.
you guys carry each other back out.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. I'm just gonna move you guys out.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Makes me wonder, how did all those bones get in there if nobody could cross?
Sir just goes, that's a very good question and unsettling.
Indeed.
Not like the door was locked either.
Exactly. And I mean, of course there's the big barrier, but
Makes me almost think something was in there that wasn't anymore.
Sir just goes, and I hate to say it, but I think it's out there, wreaking havoc.
Agreed.
yes.
Sir just goes, well, let's go meet up with, let's go back to the base camp and wait for Uldra and Azuka. I think we're done here.
Seems
If
to be,
I
I mean,
and I want to see if that soldier is awoken yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you guys come back. Azaka, Udra, Volo, they're all waiting for you guys. And you see the guard. He regained consciousness.
It's like Sir Tristan goes, "Oh, you're awake. Honestly, you were in bad shape, my man. You almost didn't make it."
Yeah, I got a lot, but I'm here. I'm alive.
Sir Tristan goes, "Are you well enough to talk? Because me and Uldra here have some questions."
Yeah, sure. Ask me.
It's like Sir Tristan goes, "First, how did your men approach this place? Did you use your usual tactics, or did you come up with your own tactics?" basically, I want to know, did you use the standard Iron Gauntlet playbook here?
I'm not sure what that means. I mean, real. We came here and set up camp like we usually do.
Citrus goes, I mean, the usual marching in lines, your basic training, soldier.
Yes, of course.
It's like Citrus goes, that would explain the high rates of casualties here. Citrus explains to the guard, the Chult jungle is not well suited for the standard operating procedures of the Iron Gauntlets.
Right. However, I believe that our tactics do work only in open spaces, but before I continue that, I have to say, we were told to come to this spot by, Lyra Porter, because she said that this would keep away the Undead. However, when we got here, there weren't any Undead. And we set up Chult, and then one came in, and we killed it, and then it came back, and we killed it again, and then it bit someone, and then it got crazy. I believe they fled. I was sent here to try to capture these birds and bring them back. As he points to the three, giant bird, ostrich creatures. I failed. And my squad was killed. But they're at Camp Vengeance. It's a little bit down the river. I could take you there if you want to seek our captain.
It's like Citrus goes, yeah, I think that would be... Citrus goes, well, I think we should rest first, because we just had a pretty big battle here. But yeah, I think that's on the table. The rest of the members at Camp Vengeance are all right, or are they in the midst of a battle still?
I don't know. It's been 3 days. But while we were there, we were able to maintain our ability to defend ourselves because we built proper fortification. Unlike here, this is a perimeter more than less. Camp Vengeance is a fort.
It's like, as I see, well, if that's the case, then yeah, I think it would be prudent. Do you feel up to it, soldier?
I've nowhere else to go, and my duty lies with the gauntlet.
It's like Citrus goes, I understand, but I don't think you recognize how valuable you are. Your testimony could be the very difference between life and death, not for just your base, but for all of the people in Port de Aranzaru.
Yeah, I don't know. It all kind of feels like it's for nothing. As he starts walking back with his a walking stick, and goes and sits down into a tent as he disappears. Izaka turns back to you, goes, well, that guy seemed like he might have seen a thing or two. My men are good to go, but I'd consider us going to Camp Vengeance is going to thin out our supplies. Just keep that in mind.
So Tristan thinks about it for a second. Uldra, how important was this base here, essentially? Let's say this base was at full strength. What does this loss mean here, essentially, in terms of the operations for the Order of the Gauntlet?
I'm not sure if it really matters, only because I was sent to go find the captain, just to check in because people haven't heard from him, and so if this place is lost and he's still alive, I'm pretty sure that's still mission good. for operations.
Searches it goes, because I heard rumors in the city that everybody in the gauntlet around here has been wiped out, essentially. And if that was true, well, let me give you the TLDR, essentially. If this place is lost completely, we cannot the flaming fist area for Balarian is no longer in an acceptable state to be as it is. It needs to take over the functions of this place. That's what I'm getting at.
Well, before I make any of those decisions, I actually believe I need to speak with the captain and see what battalion we have left. So, for me, it's of the most importance to go to Camp Vengeance immediately.
Sir just nods. Agreed. We need to assess how many people are left and whether the Flaming Fist Camp Balarian is in an acceptable state. If there are people in Camp Vengeance, then it's not a priority. But if Camp Vengeance is not, if Fort Vengeance is not in an acceptable state or has been completely wiped out, then it's imperative that we go back to Camp Balarian and get it in ship and shape. Otherwise, we might not have a home base to return to if things turn for the worse.
You have a good point. Tristan, would you mind? Actually, I'll talk about it later. Anyways, I'm good to head out, to be honest, like right now. Are we resting, or are we going to head out tomorrow morning?
So just goes, let's rest. It's never a good idea to underestimate the jungle, ever.
And I guess I'll call my night. Azaka goes, so I'm going to get my men together and we'll figure out what we're doing. Let me know what you're doing in the morning, I guess. We'll head back. Volo comes up. Well, that's surely something, right? Tristan, you are marvelous, my friend, I have to say. I've only think that men like you come around once a century. Interesting.
It's like Sir just goes, flattery will get you anywhere.
All right, good night then, friend, and be safe.
Like Sir just goes, deep down, he may be an idiot, but he's in the right. His mind is in the right place most of the time. So just goes, let's turn in for the night. I think we've had a long day.
That's a bit of an understatement, but I agree.
You especially, Thwomp.
Don't have to remind me.
Okay, and so we will take a long rest. Thankfully, because you're here and not in the jungle, you can get a long rest in 8 hours, sleep, no worries. You don't have to worry about guard because you have the mercenaries here. And so you guys get a long rest. Anything you want to do before we go to tomorrow?
Actually, I'll save it for a different time. Methinks.
Not any. You're right.
I am good to rest.
All right, we
Rest
take
away.
a long rest. And so, it has been revealed to you. Oh my goodness. Wow, what's going on? Oh, there we go. Okay.
Camp Vengeance.
Camp Vengeance is not too far away. So we are in the jungle. It's morning. Why don't we start off with our friend Tristan? 1d8.
Alrighty.
A 2. Well, it's raining pretty bad. Pretty heavy storms today. You're on the water, so it's rough seas, but you know, you guys are fine because you have like a task force whose job it is to make sure you get to wherever you're going. So let us do some survival checks. 24.
God.
24. Yep. Nat 1. Amazing. Beautiful. Yes. Amazing. What a wonderful night this has been. So. Well, you guys find yourselves on the ocean. Not the ocean, on the river. And hold on a second. Sorry. So
Praying to the 24 right now.
So you're on the ocean, on the water, on the river, not the ocean. And you're navigating fine. However, about 4 hours in, you guys hear, "Captain, we got company!" As you guys see from the water sprout a giant fish thing. You're not sure. It's raining pretty hard, so you can't see because the winds are and the rain is like creating like a blinding effect. However, 1 second, we are going to. Ah, very nice, very nice. No, where is it?
Where's the?
Sorry guys, I had this pool thing. That's cool. But
You have, just not yet. You have.
Ah, here it is. Wonderful.
Let's go. Manifested.
Yes, manifested is correct. Alrighty then. It is daytime. Okay. And you guys. Whoops.
I see nothing, so just no.
Yeah, I accidentally I'm on GM mode. I shouldn't have done that. Now we're gonna boop, bow, bada bing,
Huzzah.
bada boom. Nope, no, Kaylin's not here. Get out of here, Kaylin.
Word.
Kristen. And then we
Sock
have.
Gunnerman.
Yeah, this is supposed to be. You guys are not supposed to be this small. You're supposed to be like this. But no, fuck it, whatever. No big deal. Oh, wait, is this it? Oh no, wrong river. Whoops.
We can just scale it.
Yeah, you're right.
Still remember when in that one room in another campaign where each block was 10 feet. Damn.
Okay, Riverside.
Let's go.
And so, you guys see, we got, I forget, yeah, Zaka there, we got Udra there, Bolo's there.
There's boat.
Boat.
Oh,
Oh. Lovely.
Comes out of the water.
lovely.
All right, everyone roll initiative.
Don't forget to select your token. I can't because back up.
Can you move your token?
Now I can.
Oh, my bad. They're the wrong one. They leave dump out of their plane. There we go. Oh, that works too. Just overcomplicated it.
Good.
And
Oh,
so,
never mind,
let's begin.
the hell is that?
Chirp.
Hell if I know. But it looks pissed, and I will. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we do that. Go to the edge of the boat here. And I will go ahead and hold a psychic dagger attack for the moment that it comes in range, because it's just far enough, I think. Or wait. Is it 30 feet or 60 feet?
2060.
Ah, I didn't mean to click that. My bad.
20 is.
Yeah, so you'd be at disadvantage.
Yeah, sure. We'll do it at disadvantage instead, because then I can maybe get a second one. So I think the psychic daggers are just a range of 60 feet because they are different.
Oh,
Um,
wonderful.
magic. Yeah, magic blade is a simple melee weapon with finesse and thrown properties, normal range of 60 feet, and no long range.
Okay, so it's just a 60-foot range, and you can't go any at
So
disadvantage.
it's a 60-foot range. Correct. So I'll do that instead.
15. Does that hit? 15 does not hit.
Excellent. I will use my bonus action to do the offhand, which also will not hit.
Does not hit. Okay.
And then I will move one more space further away. Yep.
Yarrow.
That'll end my turn.
Okay. You're up.
I was gonna pull out our bow, taking a good look at this thing. First bonus action, she will shift.
Shifting.
Preparation for combat. Then, my first question is this thing a monstrosity?
This is an no, this would not be considered a... Let me just double check the definition of monstrosity. I believe monstrosity is a specific type of creature. Yes, correct. So no,
Alright.
this is not a monstrosity.
It's not a monstrosity. In that case, we will... This. It's going to use her hunter's sense to peer at it, try to discern any weak points for her action.
Okay, that's a great move. That's not a roll, anything, right?
Nope.
You just know?
Yep.
Well, this thing, whatever this thing is, whew, that's a pretty solid whatever the fuck creature. So this allows you to discern how best to hurt it, whether immediate damage, immunities, resistance, vulnerability. So it doesn't have, you don't think it has any immunities looking at this with your senses, nor any resistances or vulnerabilities. Vulnerability. I mean, the best action would be for you to maybe believe, you know, brute force. There's really nothing that's, you know, particularly better than whatever anything else.
I don't know exactly what it is, but it seems sturdy. Just hit it with all we got.
Swamp, is that your turn?
That is my turn, yes.
Swamp, you're up.
What the fuck am I gonna do with something? Oh. I don't have any range. Fuck. 2060. How far away is this thing again? I can't really do much, I'll be honest. Honestly, I'm just gonna hold my action. I like hold an attack in case it does something. I can't really do much. That's the end of my turn.
Tristan.
Sir Tristan is gonna yell to Volo, "What is that thing?"
Wolo goes, I believe that is an abyssal creature called an Aboleth. Be careful, that thing is very powerful. I'm not sure why it's even here. We should probably run.
It's like, Sir Tristan yells back, "Anything we can use to scare it off, or, you know, buy us some time?"
A very powerful wizard, and we don't have that here right now.
Like, Sir Tristan goes, "Shit. Does that count as an action or no?"
Talking is a free action, but you can't do any more.
Alright, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use, let's see, we're gonna do. What do we got here? I'm going to use. Let's see, where is it? It's. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let's see. Can the creature understand me?
You don't know?
Oh, sorry, what?
You don't know?
So Tristan is gonna command the creature to flee.
What is command again? Wisdom?
Yeah.
Uh, 17?
Yeah, that saves him, essentially. So my command fails.
I see.
And let's see, that's my action. Do I get a bonus action? I'm going to use Shield of Faith as my bonus action. I think that's a bonus action. Yeah, Shield of Faith for my bonus action. And that will end my turn. So I get
Judge,
19.
if command is a spell, you cannot cast Shield of Faith because you've already cast a spell. If command is a cantrip, that's fine.
Oh, is it? Then, is, I don't know if it's a spell.
Check your
It is a
spell.
spell.
Oh, yeah, it
You
is.
can't do it.
Okay, never mind then. So I guess that will end my turn.
As you guys are on the ship, you hear, actually, specifically Chirp, you feel the presence of someone trying to probe telepathically, and then you hear gibberish, but those who speak deep speak here.
I know deep speech. Let's go.
Welcome. You will be mine.
Everyone make a wisdom saving throw.
That's lovely. That's great.
Very, very great.
Oh, that's 20.
I understand it, and I just know.
It was deep speech, right?
Correct.
Gob knows deep speech.
Not. Oh wait, I need your cheer. Wisdom saving. Go.
Yarrow and Tristan, you are charmed by this creature and are no longer hostile towards it. And even further, the lot of you feel mentally enslaved to this creature. That is your master. You guys hear
Now tell your friends
wants to talk.
Sure, you're up.
I don't like that.
By the way,
like
Chirp,
it.
you heard all of that. I'm not sure if you speak deep speech or not, but telepathically, because it was happening telepathically, you being a telepath, you were able to understand the meaning of what it was saying. Maybe not fully, but your powers allowed you to kind of comprehend the feeling that this was a magical thing happening.
Yes, well, it doesn't sound much like a conversation I'm willing to have, and I'll keep moving back towards the... So are we actually on a ship that has rudder and stuff?
No, this is a canoe, but it's a ship size.
It's a canoe.
It'd be like a small, very small ship. This is a somewhat accurate representation. I couldn't get a perfect canoe, but pretty good.
Okay. Then I will stay there instead, and... Jeez. Bolo, if you have any sort of mind shielding that you could offer in assistance, now would be the time. And
I certainly
I
not.
will. Unfortunate.
He's gone.
He's gone.
I guess just try to paddle us the hell out of here. I hope that we're not working against the current, but I'm pretty sure we are, and I will just try to speed us up a little bit so we can get out of
Yeah,
here.
you're electing to run.
Yeah, and I will bonus action. I guess attempt to hide, but I'm sure that's not going to help much. Just sort of on the edge of the boat, kind of trying to use the side of it to obscure vision of me.
Okay. Yarrow, you feel compelled to stop? This guy seems like he's not going to hurt you. He's your master. He wants to talk. Everyone's being a little unreasonable right now.
It's fine. Just stop the boat. It's fine. Why are we so adamant? It's not doing anything. I guess that being said, she will not, act in any ways. That will be her turn.
Okay. Thwomp.
Thwomp goes to the side of the boat and talks back in deep speech. What is your business with us?
You guys hear Thwomp sound like these guttural sounds. It just doesn't sound anything like it's more like frequencies than anything else. But it says back to you, Thwomp.
One who can speak. The Ender is hate. I must know why. Come, let's talk.
Thwomp replies. You've been swimming just fine alongside us. There's no need to follow any of what you say. You're already here. You can talk through me. As you hear,
All right, Thwomp. It responds.
Please, don't be unreasonable. I promise I won't give you all that I can. Come closer to touch.
And that's his turn? And that's all he says?
Is Uldra charmed?
Uldra and Azaka are not charmed.
Thump goes to Uldra. Yo, try to get Tristan out of that state. As I go to Yarrow, and I like get like one of my darts and kind of just like, can I see your hand for a sec?
Why do you need to see my hand?
It's a test.
She's gonna. Is she allowed to hold out her hand in response to this?
I will say that this is probably the last thing you could do within your action.
That's fine.
Go on.
That's fine.
Oh, if she's allowed to, she'll extend her her hand.
Okay.
Confused, but she'll do it because once again, she's like, "What does having to stop the boat have to do with my hand?"
Go on.
The talking was the last thing, or is this like what I'm doing right now? The last.
Yeah,
thing?
we're doing right now. Yes.
Okay. Then I get like at the end of the dart and just like pierce her finger a little bit, just like very slightly.
Okay. Roll for a hit, I guess.
Sure.
Are
I
you
try to like
piercing your
minimize
hand?
it. Literally like grabbing a dart and just like.
Oh, so you have
Freaking
you have a
her.
dagger or a dart?
Dart.
Oh, okay.
Like,
I
literally
thought you
just
said
the
dagger,
tip.
My bad.
No,
Okay,
I'm not
okay.
trying to stab her or anything. No.
Okay. I mean, you stab her. That hurts. And he just poked you.
Nope.
Eh,
What the hell, Swamp?
You feel any different?
Does she feel any different?
I mean, to you feel fine. I mean, I don't know what the fuck your problem is. You just fucking poked me with a dart.
I feel a slight prick of my finger.
Flomp, like, I told Uja the thing, I pricked her finger, nothing happened, right?
Nope.
Nothing happened. Then yeah, I look back at Ultra and like nod is like, do it. And that's my turn.
Okay. Tristan, I mean, this person that didn't really understand what it said, but for some reason you feel compelled to at least try to talk to it. Also, it's like your new commander. Like, you think it's also really sick for some reason. Like, enslaved. Like, it's your master.
It's like, I will follow its orders to the end of the earth. Although, I don't know what those orders are. Stop the boat? Huh? Tristan's a very big daze because he's charmed. Yeah, he can't do anything, so I guess that's the end of his turn.
Okay. The Aboleth comes over. And tentacles wrap on the ship. And that is where we will end for tonight.
Eh. It's fair.
What a fucking cliffhanger.
Y'all want to die, huh?
I got charmed. I don't have a choice here.
I know.
And the